What is probably the the oldest French song known to man? It's a song that says, well, you're always gonna hear two things coming in that song. The first one is "Ah oui buvons," which means, oh yeah, let's drink. It's a real good song for the food and wine, right? And the other line that you hear is
This thing's heavy. I've got 50 medals in here. I did put the Wine and Dine at the top because I didn't want to have to dig for them. I have 7 shirts. I have 7 medals. 2018, wearing 2018. This is 2016. Really fun year, but 2018 was the most fun. Hey, here's 2017.
The other line that you're gonna hear is like "Le bon vin m'endort, mais l'amour me réveille."
2016.
Which means literally,
here we go. Medal.
good wine makes me sleepy, but love wakes me up. Oh yes. So there you go. Old Frenchmen were good people.
Hey there, just reminiscing about an annual fall tradition. The Wine and Dine Half Marathon Race Weekend. It's all part of the International Food and Wine Festival over at Epcot, and 2019 is a really big year. This is the 10th anniversary for the race weekend. I'm looking at my medals and my t-shirts for the years that I did this, 2016, 2017, and 2018. You know, 2016 was the first time they did it in the morning, and that's most likely because of what happened the year before. As can often happen in Central Florida in early November, you get heat, humidity, occasional thunderstorm, and they had to cut the race short. Left a lot of runners really disappointed. But I think Run Disney was going to do this all along. They don't do anything last minute, and dealing with a very popular food and wine festival, all of those runners, an open theme park, logistically, it's probably a bit of a nightmare. I'm having a lot of FOMO over this year's race. Yeah, I'm hip to the language. Fear of missing out, because I didn't have a chance to register before they sold out. A lot of you know that I broke my foot during the Star Wars race weekend, and that was right before this registration, and we still didn't know if I was going to be able to heal in time. So there's not going to be any race recaps from me. I'm going to be looking for some race recaps, guys, so hopefully you'll get one and I can see what happens in those dark areas. I'm not going to do anything on the virtual guide. I may head out to the expo to pick up some merch, and I did buy a ticket for the post-race party because I'm going to attend a meetup. Just wait around for a couple of minutes. I'll give you details of that meetup. But I want to show you what a meetup's all about. Remember what I said about 2015 and all of that rain and all of that heat and humidity? Well, that happened for our meetup in 2018. Check it out.
And now, get ready to enjoy a fantastically exciting rock-based...
Look, that's for the after party.
Put your hands together and enjoy the music of Bud Acton.
Le bon vin m'endort et l'amour me réveille, réveille. Le bon vin m'endort et l'amour me réveille encore. En passant par Paris, oui, dans la bouteille. En passant par Paris, oui, dans la bouteille. Mes amis me disent à l'oreille, oui, oui, bon, ah oui, bon. Le bon vin m'endort et l'amour me réveille. Le bon vin m'endort et l'amour me réveille.
This was a great meetup.
This was a really good meetup.
Hey there, I'll be over in a minute. And some video. This guy did great. That guy finished the race today.
Yes, hi,
Lori,
Gerald.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Sure. Somebody can take it for us if you want.
I'll happily do it.
Wait, you got the 2-course
I got the
challenge.
2-course.
Will, how'd you do today?
I
know, the
actually
lighting
did not
is terrible
run.
here. You didn't run?
I ran 18 miles yesterday.
What?
Marathon training.
Like this way, we'll use that light, and we'll all look beautiful as I turn this around like this. Which race did you run?
I won the
You did the kids race?
Yeah.
They won't let me run the kids race. Why can't I do the kids race?
because it said kids.
But I'm a kid. I'm a kid at heart.
No.
But I was a kid once.
Yeah, but now you're an adult.
This meetup was amazing. I think this was one of the biggest meetups.
It was fantastic.
Was it crazy?
Thank you
So
to everybody.
Joyful Miles, Jackie, love Jackie, and Laura. I like the mouse ears.
Oh, thank you.
How was it? How'd it go?
It was great. I had a really good time.
Boy, you know what we're gonna look like here? With this blue light, do we look like Avatar?
I think so.
You got them all.
Yeah.
I think I did okay. My first wine and dine, so I enjoyed it.
Will you come back?
Yes.
Well, you're the reason I got into it. I saw your video. I just surfing YouTube and saw your video, and it's like
When they come up and they say you motivated me, when they come up and they say you inspire me, what do you think when somebody says that to you?
I don't believe it. It's very touching. It's really touching.
I'm so emotional. I don't have the words.
It's hard to believe because we're just us. And it's hard to believe we have impact on anybody, really.
Right.
Spanky! They're Spanky's best friend.
It's just so moving to me when you are out there just doing what you do and sharing your story, and someone says that right there is an inspiration. And you're like, well, it's just me.
Well, are we doing this before it rains? Is that what's happening? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Wine and Dine in the rain.
That's right.
What a better place to take a selfie. Go ahead.
That's right. Ready? Okay, here we go.
Could you help us out? Could you help us get a picture of the group? Sure. You got it? Thank her for putting herself out there. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. As we're getting near the end of the meetup, this was a great meetup.
Wonderful.
And you can find Joyful Miles in the Running Club, Kimberly Estabrook, Heather Jergensen. Look for the description box below and I'll put some links down there. What do you think?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Love these guys. Is this the best spot in the house?
Well, it's relatively dry.
I met so many really nice people and I've never been that wet before. Okay, I've been that wet, but my jeans weighed 50 pounds. We had to cut the whole thing short and we only spent about an hour at the post-race party, the Food and Wine Festival, before we had to head in and dry out. Fingers crossed the weather will cooperate this time around. If you're getting a ticket as part of your half marathon or maybe your challenge, you want to come out and say hi, 7 p.m. the Imagination Pavilion. Normally we do this thing in front of the main stage, but they've torn that area up. They're reimagining it for our future enjoyment. So Imagination Pavilion, 7 p.m. before the party. You can meet Heather Jergensen, Jen Sorensen, who works with her on the podcast for Go Find Your Awesome, Will Thorpe with Joyful Miles, Kimberly Estabrook, and you know who. Just a couple of hours so we can say hi, chat, and take a few pictures. Hey, have a great race weekend. If you're looking for some motivation, make sure you check out my race recaps. They are uplifting. And keep training because another race weekend's just around the corner, the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. It's time to get some more bling. I'll see you at the start line or maybe the after party.